Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a plan with me. But instead of the usual plan with me, um, well, I accidentally deleted my footage for Monday through Friday. So instead, you are getting to see the process. So the first thing I do is I update my little pocket notebooks. This one is specifically for like health. So how many carbs did I eat? How did my uh, sugar do as far as being in range? How much did I sleep? How's my mental health going? Did I take my morning meds, evening meds, vitamins? And I do a little check mark if uh, my glucose in range was good. So I'm just going to update that real quick, and then I'm going to go into what I call my cheat sheet um, notebook. This is where I make notes of what I've done throughout the day. So I am finishing out Saturday, and once I get done with that, I'll move over to today, which is Easter. Happy Easter, by the way. You'll be seeing this on Wednesday, so that'll be it's more happy belated Easter than it is happy Easter. But anyways, so while I jot down everything that I had done so far, um, I just lost my train of thought because I got distracted by my R2D2 mug. So there you go. But yeah. Oh, I know what I was saying. Everything that I had done up to the point of sitting down to record this, and then what the rest of my day is going to look like. Which, as you know, I do that when I do that when I record my plan with me. Is I just go ahead and pre-plan Sunday. So now we're moving into my little week's journal. You haven't seen this in a very, very long time, but because I was in need of some footage, I decided to, like I said, um, film the process. So right now I am updating my blood sugar and the percentage that my, or no, this is total insulin. I'm sorry. And then I just jot down a couple of lines for the days. And I'm just going to say something about this pen that I'm using. It is the Sailor Tuzu pen. It's the one where you can rotate the grip. It's a very pretty pen, but it's going to have to grow on me. I did not enjoy using it this week. It was very scratchy. Um, it would get clogged with like paper particles. It and the ink would not come out unless I was pressing down harder. And I'm used to a much more easier experience. Um, but yeah, so now we're moving into me actually putting down the stickers. And instead of me pulling stickers for this, I decided to just go ahead and go from sticker book to planner. And this is the process. I prop my notebook up and I just go in order of what I did. So let's talk about my day to day. So, like I said, it is Easter, and my sister and my nephew came over. He's been staying every other weekend at his mom's house. Um, they came over today. My mom had Easter baskets for the three of us. Um, and then at first he went back over to his mom's, but then he he decided that he wanted to come over here for a few hours. Spoiler alert, he's staying the night with us. He does live with us, so I mean that's just normal. But yeah. So we I've been in and out of my room. I did laundry. I did my scooping the litter box and taking the trash out. Um, I had leftover steak from where my mom and I went to eat Friday. Um, I took her out to eat this week for her and my dad's anniversary. So that was where the steak came from. We went to Longhorn. It was great. And yeah. So, but anyways, this will probably be the last thing I do today because I have to get this recorded and exported and uploaded uh, for it to go out on Wednesday. So, yeah, that's what I did today. That was my day. It was a good day, though. My nephew and I did some drawing together. Um, I've done, I did film a weekly setup. I like to have those done a couple weeks in advance in case anything ever comes up. So, but yeah, I'm just hanging out, I guess, right now while I do this recording. Okay, so um oh, today is also my mom and dad's anniversary. That's why I took my mom out to eat on uh Friday instead of today. What else? I was off Friday. Obviously, I took her to eat. We um we went to Pop Shelf. Uh we what else did we do? We dropped off our taxes to my best friend who is a CPA. Um where else do we, oh, we went to Ulta where I spent a lot of money on shampoo, but it's literally the only shampoo I have used in like the last 10 years, so and I don't really feel like changing that. And then we came home Friday and we watched TV. So yeah. Oh, I love this. For my nephew coming and hanging out, I put Baby Groot because he loves Groot, but he doesn't like adult Groot. He likes baby and kid and teenager Groot, and he loves the little shorts that they have on Disney Plus. Every once in a while, he'll want us to reenact the dancing scene in one of them between Groot and the slimy alien thing. So, but yeah, tomorrow is which you would have seen in my weekly setup, which was posted today. Tomorrow is 19 years since I was diagnosed with diabetes, and yeah, sorry about that. I almost choked on spit, but I didn't. Okay, so now that we've got to do the sidebar, of course. And then now that that's done, I'm going to update my daily pages. I did not put my journaling in, but I did put me answering my prompts in. So the first thing I did was my playlist for Friday, which I just turned on DJ on Spotify and wrote down the first 5 songs it played for me. And uh, I definitely had to use my pencil board for this pen because, like I said, I had to kind of bear down to get the ink to flow. And every once in a while, you'll see me like clean out the nib. Gonna update the weather, and what I've been doing this week is stamping the weather using acrylic paint markers. Those are a new addition to my collection of writey, colory things. And yeah, just very carefully go around the stamp, and any like places where it doesn't stamp correctly, I'll draw it in with the fine point in, which you'll see right now actually. And doing my diabetes there in my to-do list, which I cheat sometimes and put, you know, I'm journaling for Saturday on Sunday, so I just write down what I did and satisfy myself by doing all the checks. Then I'm going to quickly answer my prompt. And now we're going to move on today. Today, I did nothing but Christian songs because it is Easter. And, you know, it seemed very appropriate. And, I'm just going to do everything in the same order that I did on Saturday. So it's partially cloudy today. So I'm going to grab a stamp that I have obviously used already this week. And it actually stamped pretty well for me today. So then I'm going to, again, write down a quick to do list that I made sure uh, I got done. I did not check them off. And I can't fill out my diabetes because today is not done. But we are getting to the end of this video, so I'm going to tell you to have a good day, have a good week, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.